Hey everybody, it's Master Gallengeist here, bringing you my review for Sam Wilson, Captain America, Issue 4, 2025. Oh, Sam blasting through, Shadow Soldier there, Joaquin also there. We pretty much get the continuing on of that, so let us crack into this. 2 weeks ago. Yo, Unc, where you at? Scared or something? Well, you're usually the one here waiting for me. 1 week ago. Missed you last time. Still on this week? Hey, Grandma, you heard from Uncle Josiah recently? I'm over at the park and he's late. Pretty much Patriot, waiting to do their usual kind of stuff. And I really like the art on that. The art gets a little bit weird, where it gets kind of mushy on certain kind of aspects. Today, listen, if you're into something deep and need a hand or anything, just hit me up. I'm ready, seriously. Nothing on any surveillance you can access, Rhodey, as he actually then does actually check in with Rhodey on that kind of stuff. Tonight. Hey, Wiccan, I hate to ask, but can you hook me up with some magic fast travel? Haven't heard from my uncle in a minute, and I'm worried. Yeah, I've got something of his, and I'm standing in the last place I saw him, as he's, of course, kitted out in his Patriot suit. Then, of course, we're Federal Angels. War Angels attack! He pretty much gets put into there. We see featuring Sam Wilson, a.k.a. Captain America, Joaquin Torres, a.k.a. Falcon, Josiah X, a.k.a. Shadow Soldier. What the? Hey, Unc. Elijah Bradley, a.k.a. Patriot. Wilhelmina, Billy Wilson, Sam's cousin. It's like, yeah, you popped up in the kind of weirdest time. Now, I do like the paneling of the diagonality going on here, and then getting into, like, the usual kind of stuff. Watch out! Whoa! Patriot, what are you doing here? Here to serve, Cap. Hadn't seen Josiah for weeks, so I got a friend to teleport me here. Speaking of which, where is here? Up in the air, on a massive facility called the Sky Dream that was supposedly about helping black and brown people, but Eagle Star Industries stole our DNA to make mind-controlled flying soldiers. That doesn't sound so great. I like their faces like, yeah, that's kind of an issue. And that ain't the half of it. But maybe we can fill you in on the whole story. That face is just freaky looking on the War Angel. It's like, oh god, bug-eyed. After we finish kicking ass, take a target, boy, but they're brainwashed, so take it easy on them, as we see what that means. And I kind of like that this is just broken up by the panel lines as it's kind of going on. You call that easy? Ha, that's my Unc. And this is where the mushiness kind of starts kind of coming in, where it's kind of like looser and kind of just like unformed on certain kind of things. It's like, alright, looking good with those wings again, cuz Harmon's gonna be sorry he didn't hide him better. Clown probably thought we'd never find this place, but that ain't gonna be his last regret. Not bad. I knew you needed me. Well, not for this, not for the fight, young blood. But maybe you can help me talk some sense into Captain America before he blows everything up. Hold up, Sam. You weren't serious about that, were you? I'm dead serious. Eagle Star's moving these Sky Dream platforms to city all over America. Black cities. We're not letting that happen. We just gotta evacuate everyone and find a safe place to crash these things. Wait a minute. Folks came up here for their dreams. Wake up, Billy. The dream's dead. Bro, this isn't like you. Isn't like me? Ever since I put on a costume, people have tried to make me a pawn, a token, and a substitute. I'm sick of it, and I'm not gonna let those farmers be used the same way. Pretty much seeing a thing of him thinking about that kind of stuff as he's explaining it to Joaquin. And you get to make that decision for them. For Billy, it's like, most of them are forced to not be able to make the decision because they're under mind control shit. I understand trying to play the devil's advocate on this kind of thing and be like making unilateral decisions for people involved, but it's like, their goal here. Sam's face looks really fucking weird there. It's like, what the fuck? All those folks in the Sky Dream have already been pushed to the margins, Sam. Fallen through the cracks. This is the last bit of hope for most of them. You really want to destroy that? It's all fake, man. I'm like, it's a false hope. It doesn't help whatsoever. They've been lied to and drugged with the Ufero herb. And that might be the worst part. Harmon built all this with Wakandan tech, Wakandan Ufero. These great gifts that are supposed to be ours. We're not Wakandan, Sam. You know, first how tricky that relationship can be, of course, with Captain America's symbol of truth, Alana. We inherited a different history. A history Harmon doesn't respect. He put us on a farm. Take, talking like it's our dream using our words. 40 acres and a damn mule, taking all that hope and making it an insult. He's not just using us, he's trolling us. Blow it all to hell, Uncle Sam. It's like, yep. Yep. Look at what you put in that boy's head. Come on, Unc, it's all a lie. And even if it wasn't, you think Eagle Star would let these folks keep all this? I mean, you of all people should know better. I should know better? Let him be, Josiah. You've been living this struggle your whole life. He's just catching up. Me, I'm just trying to hold on to hope. Hold on to the belief that all this is going to get better somehow. But it never does it? Sometimes it does, and then it gets worse again. But you're a social worker, Sam, not a cop. I get trying to figure out the kind of moral kind of quandary here, but I mean, Corpo Dickhead is pretty much using these people, drugging these people as like slave labor for like their own tech utopia. I mean, don't blow it up while they're on it, maybe, would be the kind of moral argument to do and try and figure out a way to get them off before you do it. But I mean, that's a different argument than what they're having here. You talk about care, but here you are moving straight to punishment. That dirtbag deserves it. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the farmers. And even these soldiers. Everyone up here that he's used. Don't worry, y'all. Sam's done. I am? Yeah. We're not going to blow this place up. We're stealing it. Well, damn. Say more. It's like, alright, sure. If you can make sure that it doesn't have corpo shit in it. You know what I mean? But I mean, alright. And I can understand trying to frame it as punishment for the farmers and everything, but that doesn't even really work out. I mean, sure, it'd be kind of weird to try and explain that, like, you've been drugged and shit like that. They were kind of fucking with you, but alright. So then we see Billy's kind of whole thing as she goes at the doctor. Hey, Dr. Kengza. Billy, what can I do for you? I just was wondering, as she just punched her, how much they paid you, to sell us out. I don't know what you're... Don't you lie to me. You're the scientist. You made the mind control implants, the drugs. I mean, how could you? Come now, Wilhelmina Wilson. I've seen your Air Force discharge papers. You've always been in it for yourself. And the thing is, that's pretty much what this has shown. Look, a side hustle or two ain't nothing like what you've got going on. That's how every one of those fucks justifies it. Every fucking time. It's just a side hustle. But of course we get the scientist explaining more here. Typical American hypocrisy. Ugh, you don't get to turn this around. You threw our people under the bus. Our people? Are we sisters now? Nobody has people anymore, Billy. This world's dying. Don't you understand that yet? In 10 years, maybe 20, it'll be hell down there. We've run the numbers. No way out. No nation can will withstand what's coming. Not even Wakanda. What the hell are you talking about? It's gone too far. The Atlantic Ocean currents are about to collapse. Then you get mass migration, mass starvation, economic catastrophe, failure of civil society. The only safe place will be the sky. And I'm not getting left behind. Pretty much trying to mind control gas her ass. I'm like, okay, now we've got that into effect, and that's not a bad point to have, but it's like, don't corpo it? Okay, time for a little neurosurgery. Schematics up in the tower say this main platform is Skydream's brain, with navigation servers and transmission nodes that send data to the other platforms. So we trash the servers, destroy the nodes, and we slow down the other platforms and buy some time, as they're like going through, cracking ass and everything, taking out people. Hey, you guys were looking for us. Yeah, okay, you got your distraction. What now? This. Whoa, what the heck? As we see that Josiah's got some different kind of shit. Like, what the fuck? I almost thought it was a symbiote before. It's like, Dark Force energy? How'd you get that? You don't want to know. Now, come on, let's make this quick. As he pretty much takes people out like nobody's business. Oh, and quality-wise, I didn't have any problems with this comic, which is good. It's good to keep an eye on that kind of stuff. Guess Josiah's all done. Shadow Soldier isn't just a codename, huh? Can't stay that way for too long or bad things will happen. Alright, that's our part. So we see the War Angels kind of like going for their asses. The rest is up to Billy. General Maverick, right on time. Sorry, I'm getting an alert, Doctor. Yes, I know, Harmon told me. We've got to prepare you. Please take a seat. Now, if you'll just roll back that sleeve. Something wrong? Unfortunately, yes. This implant allows you to control your transformation into the Red Hulk, but it also contains this little capsule of concentrated Euphero herb. So we're just going to take care of that. Huh? You drugged me. Mind controlled me. Yeah? And we see that that's Billy just pretty much... and his arm looks kind of weird there. It's like... But it wasn't me, General. It was Harmon. And Kang's a good thing I knew how to hold my breath. But we had to get that capsule out of your arm. Son of a... As we get Sam cracking in. Actually, pretty well. I really kind of like that kind of shot of them kind of cracking in. And holding your breath, I'm like, okay, maybe. Time's up, Billy. You got our game changer? He's a little confused, but what the hell's going on? Damn it. The War Angels, they're mind controlled just like you. And they've been cut up, changed against their will. That son of a... You know, we could use a little of that Hulk action right about now. I can only become the Hulk for an hour at a time. This feels like the hour, man. These soldiers don't deserve that. I'm saving it for Harmon. And his face looks kind of weird there. It's like, alright, but... Tactically, saving it for Harmon definitely makes sense there. Okay, I'm good with that. And I love that everyone's like, yep, I'll totally understand that. So where's he hiding out? No idea. He kept a lot of high-level intel to himself. We just blew up the servers that let us track him, so... But they've got to know. I'm not telling you anything. It's like, okay, why would they have to know? And then he just fucking cracks his ass. It's like, no. No, what the... We are not torturing people, General. You think I like it? I know this man. But we don't have time, son. It's like... You're never gonna get good info. Hang on, Sam. They've got wings. That means bird DNA. And you talk to birds. It's alright, man. Everyone's done a number on you. Maybe I can help. Moria. It's like, oh? What the fuck? I'm like, at least they were able to do that. Thank you. It's okay. As the War Angels sob, and it's like, god damn. Taking notes, kids? Yeah, care over punishment. That's it. Get them nice and mad as they're like cracking on like a bird thing. Screed! There it is. How'd you know it was here? Moria, you know, down below, these tech nerds love Tolkien. It's like, yeah, for some fucking reason, almost like, every tech fucking thing, like, takes the shit and like, oh yeah, Moria, Palantir, Andoril. You people didn't fucking read that shit, did you? You just took it and be like, I'm gonna do my shit. It's like, fuck you, assholes. Nerd's a polite word for that, dude. Okay, belly of the beast. Keep your eyes open. But then we see Maverick getting taken. Thank you so much. It's like, oh, that's not good. We're bringing the general back home. Now let's just take a moment and talk. What the hell are you doing, Harmon? As the shield's pretty much just stuck there. Well, it was all totally above board, just fulfilling our government carbon capture contract. But you just smashed the servers that controlled that technology. I'm gonna call bullshit, but alright. Atlanta, so I figured I might as well embrace the inevitable. I mean, the real dream of the Sky Dream is to thrive after societal collapse, Detroit, which I figured should take somewhere between 5 and 20 years. But you don't want to wait, do you? Washington, D.C. Honestly, me neither. I get bored so fast. Character flaw, I know. So hey, let's rip off that scab. Weapon systems online. Each Skydream platform has absorbed more than enough solar energy to burn those cities to the ground. And kick off the collapse that'll make us kings. Us meaning me, of course. And it's like, I guess Sam's idea of taking out the platforms was the kind of better idea since they pretty much are weapons platforms. The Bronx. So, any thoughts on where I should start? To be concluded. It's like, no. So then we get the new tease. Sam Wilson has taken a beating, but he cannot give up, even in the face of a mutated Red Hulk, and can he consider Josiah X, the Shadow Soldier, an ally? See who survives when it all falls down. So, I still enjoyed this one. The action was mostly on point, even though it got a little bit mushy on certain kind of things. Now, I'm putting that to maybe, like, timelines or whatnot. I like the attempt to try and paint Sam as being like, we need to blow this shit up, and then being proven that you should have blown that shit up and stop that kind of shit. I do like having kind of complex kind of moral and philosophical discussions. However, I don't think that was really being the case with the farmers. It's like, I could understand it being viewed from the farmers' kind of aspect that they're being punished by Sam, but I mean, like, you're being controlled and mind controlled and pretty much enslaved by these assholes who then also have like solar weapon platforms. So, issues, problems, and fuckery going on there. Yeah. And then of course the doctor selling them out and being like, this is probably the only way to do it. It's like, you don't need to really say that. You could just like, pardon me, excuse me, habitable things up there without the fucking tech bros. I mean, you got Wakandan tech and, like, intelligence and shit, and probably access to Wakandan resources and shit. I'd bet Wakanda would be like, yeah, let's at least do some test shit with this, and not go with tech bro fuckboy over here, who's, like, splicing everybody's DNA and shit. So, it's mainly the balancing of those kind of things. I don't mind trying to have friction between Sam and Josiah, but I'm just like, Josiah's felt flatter, where it's like, I understand how it can be kind of viewed that way, but it's just like, what? And then putting in the climate change and stuff like that, the dude just be like, fuck it, I'm just gonna blow up everything anyway. It's like, alright, so we'll have to see how Team Cat kind of gets out of this, and where this kind of ends. I mean, we do see that Storm is potentially making an appearance, so we'll see how that kind of works out. So those are my opinions on the issue. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Also like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good day.